Have you guys ever wondered what you need to eat at Japan 7-Eleven?
Well, this is the video to watch because these are the 25 absolute best things to eat from 7-Eleven. This video is sponsored by Boksu. More on them later. Welcome back to TabiEats, guys. So you know that we have been eating 7-Eleven food for years, and so we finally come up with this top 25 list.
This is a combination of our long time eating of convenience store food.
Yes, exactly. So without further ado, let's get started.
Number 1 is edamame. This edamame is very special. I love this package. It's very easy to open.
It is.
It becomes like dish.
Exactly. And these edamame, no matter how many times we've had them, they're always fresh and they're snappy and they're really, really delicious.
Yes, and the salt amount is really good.
Let the feast begin. Itadakimasu.
The salt taste is really good.
Yes, it really is. And once again, I really like how snappy the edamame is. It's not soggy, it's not overcooked.
They are using Okinawa salt. It has a little bit sweetness.
Yes, no
Natural
wonder it's
sweet.
different.
Yes.
Love it. Number 2 is tamagoyaki. These are pre-cut into 4 pieces and they are ready to eat and they are delicious.
I like this pre-cut.
Me
tamagoyaki.
too. Me too. No need to cut, and each one is bite-sized. Oh, so good.
This one has a sweetness and nice umami of dashi.
Yeah, I love this so much. The sweetness reminds me of the egg omelet that my mother used to make when I was a kid.
Number 3 is a pickled cabbage.
And this one we've discovered recently. This is something we actually make at home. Almost exactly like they sell it. This is just cabbage, a cucumber, carrot, ginger, shiso, perilla leaves, as well as kelp. So full of umami. So simple but so umami rich.
Yes, the cabbage is crunchy. Good.
Oh, so good. This reminds me of your version. It's almost the same. Number 4 is the octopus, broccoli, and basil salad. And this is my absolute favorite. You've started to like it as well. I like it because it's a variety of textures and flavors, and the basil flavor is amazing.
Especially, I like the octopus.
Me too. I do too.
Who thought this one?
I don't know, but there's also edamame in here.
Yeah.
But once again, and there's also potato as well. It's so good. I always get this when I'm solo traveling. When I'm alone and I don't feel like leaving the room, I always get this from 7-Eleven. It's so delicious. It goes well with like pretty much any other dish.
Number 5 is vegetable sticks.
Yes, this is actually another one of my favorite, and I love it because the vegetable sticks are always crispy, fresh. It's carrot sticks, cucumber sticks, daikon radish sticks, and cabbage leaves. But once again, the key is the miso dip. It's a miso dip and it's so delicious.
This one is a koji miso mayonnaise.
Koji miso, I see.
Crunchy. This miso mayonnaise dip is
good,
really
right?
good.
It's so good, yeah. This is how I learned that you could use miso in a variety of ways, not just miso soup. You guys will have to try it, it's so good. So the first 5, we call them appetizers, and we're moving on to some light meals. So guys, before we continue, please let me tell you a little bit about our friends over at Boksu. If you didn't know already, Boksu is a subscription service that delivers premium Japanese snacks straight from Japan to your doorstep. Every month they have a theme. This month the theme is our Tastemaker selection. It's all about the best of the best snacks. This month's box is packed with sweet and savory snacks specially curated by Boksu's tastemakers, and many of the snacks are from some of our favorite local Japanese businesses. I just went through all the snacks and I gotta say, some of my favorites were, number 1, the chocolate daifuku mochi. This is chocolate mochi filled with fresh cream, covered with a chocolate shell, topped with an almond. Then we have the Japanese curry senbei, which celebrates Japan's national dish. The churamemi wasabi are broad beans from Okinawa. And Satoshi says these go perfectly with beer. And we both love the baked tiramisu cake by C-Cube, a company that crafts premium sweets while supporting Hokkaido dairy farmers. It's moist, it tastes like coffee, there's mascarpone cheese flavor, plus every box comes with a specially selected tea. This month is the Oolong Black Ginger Tea. Super unique, really aromatic.
and also very refreshing. And of course, the culture guide that dives into the story behind each snack. Boksu makes it super easy to enjoy authentic Japanese flavors all year round. So if you're ready to start on your own snack journey, just click on the link in the description and use our code TabiEats to get $10 off your first Boksu subscription. Trust me, you will love it. Now, back to our 7-Eleven picks.
So number 6 is a 塩むすび. It's a rice ball with salt.
Yeah, it's such a simple onigiri, but it's actually one of my favorite. I like to eat this with something that we'll introduce you to in a bit. The rice is cooked so perfectly. It's seasoned perfectly with salt. And I gotta say, it's not like table salt. It's like a really good salt because there's like a natural sweetness to the salt. Amazing. Amazing, amazing, amazing. Good, right? All right, if you guys like onigiri, don't worry, we have one more. And the next one is ebi mayonnaise onigiri. It's shrimp and mayo.
My favorite thing.
Yeah, this is actually something that we've recently discovered. In the past, we used to recommend the tuna mayo onigiri from 7-Eleven, but for some reason, it's no longer our favorite. Unfortunately.
This one is very special.
It is. And 7-Eleven, they changed their recipe for onigiri because before they used to just use the regular nori. Now they're using aji nori for a lot of their onmusubi. Aji nori is a seasoned seaweed.
Aji nori works very well.
It goes really well with the shrimp mayo.
Yes.
It gives like an added flavor.
Yes. Aji nori has a sweetness and savory taste.
So good.
But it matches with this mayonnaise.
It really does. And I love how plumpy the shrimp is too.
Yeah. Number 8 is salmon sushi.
Yes, and this is something that's been a favorite of mine in recent years. This is harder to find than the other things, but this is on the regular menu. That's another thing. Everything we chose today is always available year-round, usually. So these are not limited items or anything like that. That way you can use this video as a reference anytime throughout the year. So the reason why I like this is because this reminds me of the Kyoto style or the Osaka style pressed sushi. It's just like that.
Nice sushi meshi. The sumeshi, vinegar rice taste.
It's so good. It's so good. And the salmon is not too fishy, but you can still taste the flavor of the salmon. And once again, combined with that perfectly vinegared flavored sushi rice.
The sushi rice taste and salmon taste is very good harmony.
Number 9 is tamago sando or egg salad sandwich from 7-Eleven. We've tried all 3 sandwiches, the egg salad sandwiches from all big 3 convenience stores, and this was your favorite.
Yes. The umami of egg.
It is good.
Nicely seasoned.
Nicely seasoned, and the bread is always soft and fluffy.
And creamy egg salad.
That is delicious. Are you guys a fan of tamago sando? Please let us know in the comments below. I know some of you guys love this, some of you might not like it. Let us know in the comments.
Number 10 is an in-store deep fried curry bread.
Yes, not to be confused with the pre-packaged curry bread that they also offer. This one is a step or 2 above that one because the outside is crispy, the bread part is fluffy, and the curry, in my opinion, is way better than the pre-packaged one.
Crispiness outside. It's excellent.
Makes all the difference. I gotta say, out of all the curry bread from all the convenience stores, this is probably the best. I mean, the big 3. Yeah, I don't know, maybe Daily Yamazaki might have a better version because they're famous for their bread. But from Family Mart, Lawson, and 7-Eleven, 7-Eleven has the best. Number 11, 7-Eleven Premium Dantan Men. This is something we recently discovered as well through our experience.
We underestimated their private brand ramen.
Absolutely. We always went for, their premium one. But this, if you don't eat this, you are missing out. This is so good and it's way cheaper.
Yes.
It's like less than half the price of the premium ramen. And this one, you add this dandan sauce at the end and it is just divine.
Good. Of course, it is spicy, but not overly spicy. Just right umami with the sesame seeds, rayu, the chili oil.
Yes.
Its harmony is really good.
Perfecto mundo. Everything about this I love. It has a little bit of kick as well. I like that there's lots of ground pork in there. There's some green vegetables in there. Oh, I love this. If you like like a little bit of like spice to your noodles, I think you'll like this one.
Number 12 is a grilled salmon. It's in a small package and microwave at your hotel. You can eat grilled salmon very nicely.
This is just as good as grilled salmon you get at like a Japanese breakfast restaurant. In my opinion, and they do have a variety of different grilled fish, but salmon is actually one of our favorites, so you gotta try this.
Many people eat grilled salmon as breakfast.
It's so good, right? The flavor is so good. I don't know why. I mean, it's just simply grilled with salt, but the natural flavor of the salmon is amazing. I think they're using good salmon.
I love this salmon taste. The saltiness is just right.
Yep. And this goes perfectly with that shio omusubi, the salt omusubi. Number 13 is 7-Eleven Gold Premium Hamburg, or Salisbury steak, or hamburger steak, whatever you want to call it. In Japan, it's called hambagu. And we tried their regular hambagu. This one is the Gold Premium one. It's a little bit pricier, but
flavor is totally different.
You gotta eat this. This one, it comes in a bag. You can boil it in a bag. You can also microwave this as is.
As is.
The flavor of the beef, the meat, is so good, and I especially love the sauce.
Me too. The sweetness and the umami of beef combine really nicely.
I'm so happy. I'm so happy. Guys, it took us so long to make this video just because we had to try like half the store, literally half the store, to find what's good and bad. And we found a lot of things that did not meet our criteria. Everything today, we're not going to say what's number 1 or what number 10 because they're all like the top 25 for us.
So number 14 is karaage bowl. This is deep fried chicken.
Yes, and this is deep fried chicken on a stick. There are 4 pieces of deep fried chicken, and out of all their deep fried chicken items, this is actually my favorite. It's my favorite, and also it's good value for the price. Because there are like 4 pieces of chicken for this price. It's still crispy after hours.
True. Chicken umami, nice. A little bit of ginger.
A little bit ginger. I like that ginger flavor. And once again, I like how crispy it is. Our good friend Aine-san, who lives in the neighborhood, she likes to pair this with the shio omusubi. She said that's her favorite combo.
But it must be really good.
Oh yeah, it is really good. Try it. Number 15, gyu meshi, or beef rice bowl, and this is really good. We actually don't have many favorites in regards to like the bento area, but this is amazing. We actually have 2 that we're going to show you today. This has beef simmered in a sweet soy sauce with onions, and it's served over rice. And 7-Eleven always separates their topping from the rice so that the rice stays fresh and not soggy.
Yeah, that's important.
It's very important. And then this comes with a little bit of shimi togarashi, or Japanese chili pepper. That's good.
The sweet soy sauce taste is really good.
If you guys like the beef bowls from like Yoshinoya, for example, you'll definitely like this. Honestly, I prefer 7-Eleven's gyudon to Yoshinoya.
Oh, really?
I don't know why. I find it more flavorful. I find the beef more tender than Yoshinoya's one. And I like that there's lots of onion, which gives like a natural sweetness as well.
This onion, I think this onion works really good.
Right?
It is a natural sweetness. And I like the beef tenderness.
Obviously, I eat this more than he does. So far, which food looked the best to you guys? Let us know in the comments, and please hit that like button if you're enjoying this video so far.
Number 16 is a katsudon. Katsu means pork cutlet, and it's simmered with egg in sweet soy sauce.
Right, and then the katsu is deep fried, obviously. And there's also some green onions on the top. And once again, this one is separated from the rice, so that the rice stays nice. And this one, once again, is a really good version of katsudon. Number 1, because once again, they have the onions for the sweetness. And I don't know, I think it's cooked really well. It's seasoned really well. That was so comforting for me.
The flavor, the simmering sauce is using dashi. It gives a good umami.
Lots of umami. And this is a pretty hearty dish, so this makes a perfect light dinner or lunch as well. Number 17 is sumire fried rice. This comes from the frozen section. So easy to prepare. All you have to do is pop it in the microwave oven just as is, right? You just have to poke some holes, pop it in the microwave oven, and you have yourself a plate of fried rice. And this comes from Sumire, which is famous for their miso ramen in Hokkaido. And this is possibly my favorite fried rice from a convenience store.
Me too.
Right? It's incredible. And you don't even love fried rice to begin with. He's not a fan of fried rice. Amazing. The way they season this fried rice is so good. It's so flavorful. There's lots of egg in here, lots of char siu.
The flavor is connected with the sumire ramen, which we will show you later today. Number 18 is curry udon. 7-Eleven has a variety of noodle dishes, but we don't choose so many.
Because we don't really like it. Yeah, they're not that delicious to us, except this one. For example, I know some of you guys are thinking, but what about the soba? I love soba. I know many of you guys are fans of soba, but we cannot recommend any from 7-Eleven. That's just our honest opinion. I'm so sorry.
Not only 7-Eleven, the convenience store soba noodles
Yeah.
are not good.
Yeah, so anyway, we're still in search of the best soba from some
Convenience store.
Some kind of convenience store. Maybe it's from Daily Yamazaki, who knows. But this one is delicious. I actually eat this sometimes. I get cravings for this. It's udon noodles in this beautiful curry dashi based soup, and there's pieces of pork on the top. It's really good. How is it? It's good, right? This is something I usually choose. Satoshi doesn't choose it too often, so I think it's still kind of new to him.
This curry is not
it's so
overly
good.
spicy. Well, kind
There's
of
a
mild,
kick though.
mild, but there's a kick. It's combined with the sweet soy sauce and pork umami.
Yes, and I think some maybe bonito umami as well.
Bonito, yeah.
And the noodles are nice and springy, and this is really comforting. And in my opinion, one of the best curry udon from a convenience store. Having said that, I've never had curry udon from other convenience stores. Only 7-Eleven. So stay tuned for Family Mart and Lawson in the future. Number 19 is 7-Eleven Premium's Sumire Ramen. So this is from the same people who make that fried rice, but this is our absolute favorite premium instant ramen from a convenience store. Like so far, nothing beats this. Even my sister said this was the best. I mean, it's so good. And I have a sweet spot for Sumire because Sumire made me a fan of ramen. You remember that, right? A long time ago before YouTube days, I didn't like ramen until he took me to the Sumire restaurant in Hokkaido. And since then, the rest is history.
When I ate this ramen, I amazed, really amazed.
Miso ramen, I was not a fan of a long time ago.
Soup? This soup is really amazing.
So far, I have not met a miso ramen that can beat Sumire. I've eaten so many miso ramen from different places, but so far, Sumire is the best.
The balance of sweetness, saltiness,
Oh my
umami,
goodness.
and the oil has enhanced these flavors.
It's so complex.
So good. Yeah.
And you know, I love Sumire's noodles as well. They're a bit yellower than usual, but the texture is fantastic. I will never get tired of this ramen.
And ginger gives it.
That's right, there's ginger in here. Anyway, if you like ramen, give this one a try. If you are not a huge fan of miso ramen, give this a try. I promise you, you will love this.
So number 20 is Gold Brand Bolognese. This one is really good.
It's incredible. I was in the hunt for a good bolognese, and this I found to be the best so far. Once again, I haven't had all the bolognese from the other convenience stores, but from 7-Eleven, in my opinion, once again, out of all the pasta dishes, this is the best.
It's so amazing. And this is found in the frozen section once again, but easily you just microwave it and that's it.
Yep. This one is dish, so you don't need any other dish.
Yeah. Okay. Yes. Let's eat. I can't wait. I can't wait.
Good.
It is. It's really good.
The depth of meat and tomato and
Very beefy.
meaty and nicely simmered. And I think it's wine, red wine.
Red wine, I think, yeah. So it's very complex as well.
The flavor balance is really good. If you find something good or something you want to try, please take a screenshot and go to 7-Eleven.
Oh, that's a good idea. Now we're down to the last 5. These are desserts and one snack. Actually, I shouldn't say dessert. This is more like a breakfast or like an afternoon pick-me-up in my opinion. This is the green smoothie. They have 3 different smoothies at 7-Eleven. You buy this from the frozen section and you make it by yourself. Well, actually you just pop it into this machine and it does the work for you. But this green smoothie is delicious. We both love green smoothies, even if it tastes very, very vegetable-like. But this one also has the addition of fruit, so it's really easy to drink. Yeah, it's easy to drink, right? It doesn't taste like so green.
My brain is saying it's vegetable, very
Like
vegetable.
kale or
kale or something,
spinach.
yes. But this one is using fruit. So it has a sweetness and the fruit taste too.
Right, but you have the nutrition of the greens as well, like the kale and the spinach. So try this, and you can actually see the ingredients before you put it in the machine.
Yes.
Right?
Yes. So number 22 is edamame chips. This is very good. Using edamame, real edamame, it becomes cracker.
Yes, and so far, like I've only found these in 7-Eleven, and I love these. Actually, for a few months, I couldn't find these. I thought, oh no, did they discontinue it? But no, they brought it back. Oh.
Savory and sweet.
And it tastes just like edamame.
Yes, edamame taste.
Right? It's
Edamame
lightly
taste.
salted edamame, but in like, what is this? Isn't it rice? What is it?
Edamame.
Edamame. I see. Very interesting. So delicious.
Edamame.
Number 23 is pancakes with maple syrup and butter, and this is found in the bread section. Now, we don't have many favorites from 7-Eleven's bakery section, unfortunately, but these pancakes are pretty good, and they are filled with butter, or I should say margarine, and like a maple syrup jelly-like thing. I don't know how to explain it, but they're delicious.
The texture is fluffy, soft fluffy. Maple kind of thing is working really good.
It is. I think they had to make it into this jelly-like texture because the syrup would just be too liquidy, you know?
Margarine has an accent.
It balances everything out, so
Yeah.
it's not too sweet.
Number 24 is camembert cheese souffle.
Right, this is amazing.
This is cheesecake.
It's cheesecake. Yeah, it's like a Japanese style souffle cheesecake, so it's very, very thick and fluffy, but it's light as a cloud.
This thickness is nice.
Yeah, and what makes this one special is that it's not overly sweet, and it's made with camembert cheese, not just cream cheese. So I think it's a mixture of cream cheese and camembert cheese, but distinct camembert flavor.
Souffle cheesecake texture.
I like that a lot.
Airy. But what I like this one, yes, like he said, it has a camembert cheese taste.
Yeah, it makes it a little bit unique. you know?
Unique, yeah. Of course, it's not camembert.
No. It's not stinky.
Good harmony with the sweetness and cream cheese.
Last but not least, number 25, kimidake no pudding, or pudding, aka Japanese flan. And this is actually pretty good. This is 7-Eleven Premium.
My favorite pudding.
Yeah!
I like pudding.
Yeah, we were trying to look for a favorite dessert at 7-Eleven. And once again, unfortunately, we don't really have many favorites. But this one's good. This is good. Go ahead.
is good.
Go for it. This is good. This is your favorite, right?
Smooth texture is very smooth, soft, but not only that, of the combination with caramel, it has a richness and the roasted taste
From the caramel.
from the caramel.
Yeah. I think it's really well balanced. And you can taste the egg yolk of the custard as well. So you know that they're using real egg and not just like made with gelatin, like lots of other pudding from stores.
We eat lots of 7-Eleven foods, but mostly it's a limited or seasonal or
Yeah. Like when they have some kind of fair, like a Korean fair,
Yeah.
Hawaiian fair. But we thought this video might be more useful for you guys who might be visiting Japan in the future, because these items are most likely available all the time.
Please trust us. These 25 items are very good.
Yes. So really hope you guys enjoyed this one. As always, please smash the like button, subscribe if you haven't already done so, and we promise we're gonna come up with the best of Family Mart and Lawson in the near future, so stay tuned, although we do have to do research before that.
Happy eating. See you next time. Bye bye.
Bye!